Hey folks, Shawn Plummer here over at the Annuity Expert. In today's video, we're going to answer the question, is it better to live off interest in retirement or use a guaranteed lifetime withdrawal benefit on an annuity? This is a popular question we get. We get some old school annuity buyers calling us and wanting to do the old school way of living off interest. Sweeping the interest is the term we used, and we wanted to show a comparison and give our professional opinion on the matter. Okay, so just kind of give you a little background if you're new to this. The old school way of living in retirement, my grandparents did this. They would use a withdrawal method called sweeping the interest. And basically what that means is you would invest money into a fixed annuity and you would get a guaranteed interest rate for a fixed term. So let's say anywhere from 2 years to 10 years in length. And you would spend that interest. And then when the term was up, you would buy a new fixed annuity and you would live off that interest and you preserve that original principal. And then that's how you would live. Well, it's not that great of a method anymore because there's no consistency. Okay. What I mean by that is we're in a high interest rate environment here in 2026. You're going to get anywhere from 5 to 6% in interest. And some of them, the ones with liquidity, are being the 5% range, right? And what you'll do is over the next fixed term, for the next fixed period, you'll live off that interest rate. And what will happen is the highly likelihood that it will renew after the term is up at a much lower rate. So if you're coming into retirement, let's just say you're like 60 years old and this is the method you've chosen because your parents did it. You're going to end up being like, oh, okay, cool. I'm going to get 5.25%. So I'm going to just spend that. You know, if you had $1 million, let's just say it's $50,250, that's going to be my income on top of as retirement income. And then I'm going to do that for the next 5 years. And then when 5 years comes, that MYGA or fixed annuity is going to renew most likely between 3 and 4%. So your retirement income has gone from 50,000 and change down to 30,000 and change, maybe 40,000. That's a huge reduction in payment. And it's just not feasible because interest rate environments change, you know, from 2000 until 2020, it stayed roughly around 3 to 5%. And then because of COVID and interest rate environments going up and inflation going up like it did in the 70s, we're in the 5 to 6% range. And that is slowly starting to decrease. It might pop up a little more, but by the time the term that you choose, it's going to be at a lower rate. Okay. So what's the better option? Better option is using a guaranteed lifetime withdrawal benefit. And you can look at your payouts here. So like interest rates on a MYGA, annuity payouts are higher as well. And when you buy a guaranteed lifetime withdrawal benefit, in the industry, we call it a lifetime income rider. It's an add-on or an upsell that you add on to your fixed index or variable annuity. Okay. And what it does is it gives you a contractual guaranteed paycheck for the rest of your life or for the rest of you and your spouse's life. So 2 lifetimes. And that income is fixed. So it'll only stay the same or get better over time. It won't decrease, right? And you also don't have to give up control. That's the cool thing about it is you're able to like earn interest while having this guaranteed lifetime withdrawal benefit. You can cancel the contract if you needed to. It's not that rigid. It's more like they call it lifetime withdrawals, but technically it's a better version of annuitization where you would give up control over your money. Now you can have the lifetime income and keep control of your savings. So you're able to earn interest, cancel if you want, make choices based on what's happening in your life. When you die, whatever's left in the account will go down to your beneficiaries. And we're in a high interest rate environment. So like a MIGO, where you're going to get a high interest rate on your investment, here you're going to get a higher interest rate, a higher payout than it has been since the 90s. So if you're using an annuity for income purposes, whether that's sweeping the interest or taking a lifetime income, using a guaranteed lifetime withdrawal benefit, the GLWB wins all the time because there's no renewal period. There's no worrying about what your interest rate will be later on in life, right? You have that consistency and that predictability for the next 10, 20, 30 years, where if you swept the interest, well, you're going to be stuck in that situation. So I hope that answered the question, which is better, living off interest or using a lifetime income rider? In our professional opinion, you're going to do much better with a lifetime income rider because you're going to know what your paycheck's going to be now and in the future, where sweeping the interest, you won't. So I hope that answered the question. If you have any questions, go to your favorite search engine, type in the Annuity Expert, and you can call us at 770-755-1565. You could come here, look at what the latest rates are. You can just go here, fixed annuity rates. We update this daily. You could go to our income calculator, and you can compare the two. This is in real time, and just see which one's going to give you the most income over time. We could do that for you at no cost to you. And then like, subscribe, leave a comment. If you've got a question and you don't want to contact us, it's perfectly fine. Leave a specific question in the comments, and we'll answer over the next couple of days. So hope all is well. We'll catch you on the next video. Talk soon. See ya.